Reynard the fox was clever. He was known for being sly. He lived in a deep forest. The forest had many tall trees. Sunlight peeked through the leaves. Birds sang their joyful songs daily. Reynard knew all the hidden paths. He was always searching for food. He was good at tricking others. Many animals knew his tricks. The forest was green and lush. Soft moss grew on the ground. Bright flowers bloomed in spring. A clear stream ran through it. Little rabbits hopped about playfully. Squirrels gathered nuts for winter. The forest was full of life. It was a beautiful, wild place, but it held dangers too, especially if Reynard was near. Today, Reynard felt very hungry. His stomach made rumbling sounds. He had not eaten all morning. He walked quietly through the woods. His sharp eyes looked all around. His long nose sniffed the air. He hoped to find a tasty meal. He needed something good to eat. He was patient, waiting for a chance. He was a very skilled hunter. The other animals knew Reynard. They knew he was a trickster. They tried to stay far away. Small mice hid in their holes. Birds watched him from high branches. Even the strong badger was careful. Reynard had tricked many creatures. He enjoyed outsmarting everyone. He loved a good, clever game. It made him feel very smart. High up, a crow was flying. His name was Corvus the Crow. Corvus had shiny black feathers. He had a strong, pointed beak. He was a very proud bird. He thought he was very clever. He liked to show off his wings. He often sat on the highest tree. From there, he saw everything. He felt like a king up there. Today, Corvus was quite lucky. He found a big piece of meat. It looked juicy and very tasty. Maybe it fell from a farmer's cart, or a person dropped it nearby. Corvus grabbed it with his beak. He was very happy with his find. He wanted to eat it all alone. He looked for a quiet, safe spot. He felt very pleased with himself. Corvus flew to a tall oak tree. He picked a high, strong branch. He thought this spot was perfect. No one could reach him up here. He could eat his meal peacefully. He held the precious meat tight. He looked around very carefully. He wanted to be absolutely sure. The meat smelled so wonderful. He was eager to take a bite. Down below, Reynard was walking. His sharp eyes saw everything. He saw Corvus in the tall tree. He also saw the tasty piece of meat, the yummy, juicy, red piece of meat. Reynard's mouth started to water. His hungry tummy rumbled once more. He knew he must get that meat. He started to think of a plan, a very clever, foxy, cunning plan. Reynard walked to the oak tree. He moved slowly and very quietly. He did not want to scare Corvus. He looked up at the proud crow. He put on his friendliest smile. He needed Corvus to listen carefully. He had a very cunning idea forming. He knew just the right words to say. He had used such sly tricks before. They usually worked out very well for him. "Good morning, dear Corvus," said Reynard. His voice was sweet like fresh honey. "You look so wonderfully fine today. Your feathers are so beautifully black. They shine like polished jet stones. I've never seen such true beauty. You're surely the king of all birds. Your looks are truly quite amazing." Reynard hoped Corvus was listening. He watched the crow on the branch closely. Corvus heard the fox's nice words. He felt very proud and extremely happy. He puffed up his feathered chest wide. He liked being called handsome. He truly liked being called a king. No one had ever said this before. He looked down at King Reynard. He almost forgot his tasty piece of meat. He thought Reynard was so very nice. He felt very, very important indeed. Reynard saw Corvus was very pleased. "Oh, Corvus," Reynard quickly went on, "your beauty is truly beyond compare, but I've heard another amazing thing. I heard your voice is just lovely. They say you sing like the angels. Is this wonderful story actually true? Please sing one short, sweet song. I long to hear your sweet musical notes. It would make my whole day perfect." Corvus was so very, very flattered. He believed every single sweet word. He wanted to show off his voice. He wanted to prove he sang the best. He forgot all about the juicy meat. He forgot his mother's wise advice. She had warned him about smooth talkers. He only thought of the lovely praise. He decided to sing for kind Reynard. He would sing his greatest, loudest song. Corvus took a very deep, full breath. He opened his beak wide to sing, "Caw, caw." He started very loudly, but as he opened his beak wide, oh no, a terrible thing happened then. The big red piece of meat fell. It tumbled down from the tree. It landed right near Reynard's paws. Corvus stopped his song quite quickly. He looked down in pure, utter shock. Reynard did not waste a single moment. He quickly grabbed the fallen prize. He wagged his bushy tail so happily. "Thank you, Corvus," he said, grinning. "That piece of meat was all I wanted. Your delicious meat is truly wonderful. Your singing voice, well, maybe next time." He chuckled softly to himself then. He had tricked Corvus so very easily. He enjoyed his wonderful, tasty meal. Poor Corvus felt extremely foolish now. He sat sadly on the high branch. He had lost his delicious, tasty meal. He learned a very big lesson today. Do not trust flatterers too quickly. They often say nice, sweet things. They say them for their own reason. They want to get something from you. It is better to be wise and careful. Pride can often lead to a sad downfall.